lost loads of games. I was like, come on, man, I can't carry this thing on my AK anymore. But I'm still a Na'Vi fan, guys. But
cool.
They are losers tomorrow, so here's hoping. But we are in a pistol round now, guys. So we're gonna get sensible up in here.
It's pretty hard from where we've come from, but we're gonna do it. We're professionals. All right. LDLC and Titan on map number 1. It is, of course, Titan's choice season, and we are slowly seeing a bit of a movement towards the B side. We do actually have Nbeard K.
Nbeard K.
Very, very good good nickname there. That's very accurate, and they're going to charge straight on into him. Great work from MBK there. Beautiful stuff. Kiyoshima going to find the kill up high as well, and LDLC with a very nice, very clean shutdown. MBK, that should go in a highlight. That was beautiful. He saved the last bullet.
He had a CZ.
And he was confident. He placed it perfectly.
Yeah, he has found a niche with that CZ on pistol rounds where he just savages the other team. And I mean, just look how overpowered this gun is. It's ridiculous. He got a
James,
he got a 3-man spray down with one clip
it's
of 12 bullets.
Here to stay. Anyway,
so that was like CZ versus Titan, and the CZ won.
It is pretty damn good, especially.
That's I feel like that is game breaking right there. I've got to be honest. Like he has I mean the other team can buy it as well, and they did go through smoke in fairness. But I don't know. I mean, well played by him. He's exploiting the mechanics of the game. Yeah, not taking anything away from him, but I just hate the CZ.
Calm it down, James. Be cool. Be cool like Shox. Shox needs to be more cool right now because he almost went down. Be more cool, Shox. 2 health there. All right.
He's overheating. He's on 2 HP.
And the thing is, right there, is that Caddy is the one holding a CZ as well, so almost reinforcing your point.
That reminded me all that cooldown reminded me of the MGs in Day of Defeat where they overheat if you fire it too long.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting actually a push up mid. Happy's going to be quite careful there. The CZs are real right now in middle. Does actually spot 3 players. That's good information there for LDLC, as they're going to replace Happy with Smith, who's got a lot of health, but not for long. Does get tagged down to 9. There must have been a tag to the head there, or through a surface or something like that. His armor barely touched, and that's 2 players sub 10 health for LDLC. So they've got to be really careful to cycle them into some safe positions. And Titan are waiting, just slowly making their way up now towards the A site. As we do have Apex going in for the wraparound from middle. Very well played from Titan so far. These CZs are indeed proving more than useful. Very cost efficient for the $500. And in comes Smith from the side. Still very low. Apex with the spray down. Only finds 1 kill. MBK coming in. Happy from the top as well. MBK and Happy still in a advantageous position on the health and the weapons. MBK with frag number 1 onto Maniac. There's a couple more players to be found. Great work there from MBK. That is 3 in quick succession for the bomb defused there. LDLC take the round, but it was not without severe cost. That's 15k on the rebuy for them. They don't get more money. They don't grow their economy from this round win.
Most importantly, though, they do have the 2-0. NBK's aim is sharper than a butcher's pencil, DDK. He has been on point all day today, and I mean, what can I say? He's been on point for more than today, actually. He's been on point for quite a while, and he may end up being the star player, so to speak.
Is that because a butcher carves his
Team LDLC,
sharpens his pencil?
Let's not go into the. Let's not break this down, DDK.
Right. Okay, let's do that later. But you are right. Things are looking really good as far as the skill goes for LDLC. But Titan have been doing so much damage that they are continuing to invest in some grenades here and the P250s, even up the money. They did get the bomb down, which afforded them this luxury. So they're gonna be able to follow this round up with a very strong bite, and lots of damage could be done. And if they do take down 2 players, wow, Smith is really working middle very well with that FAMAS, and LDLC looking very, very strong. Didn't drop a single man yet, and
flank could come in from Kirishima, but Smithy is going to find Maniac first. Distance going to be the last man standing. Playing long range with P250, going for the 1-taps here. And that is going to be Kirishima. Going to have to make a run for it with only 10 HP, Shox on 4 HP. We'll see if Existence can find a path into anywhere right now, but I think the low HP players are going to retreat, and he's going to be stuck. He's got 30 seconds left, so he could just kind of make a run for it somewhere. But he's not really offering much of a challenge right now.
This is like the gauntlet right now to get through to short, like run the gauntlet through middle, but it's not going to work. They didn't lose a single man there, and so despite this, look at their money on on LDLC, it's honestly quite iffy.
Yeah, if they lose this round, then things are going to be less than ideal. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean,
but it is 3-0 here. They do have 3 FAMASs on deck.
It's a good advantage for the AK holders.
Indeed it is.
Cali already finding a frag there towards the underground.
Yeah, there was an attempt at trade frag there, but he didn't even get himself out of the corner, so he didn't repick, and that's really important because a lot of people on pugs, matchmaking, etc., they will go for that repick there as a CT, but it's more important for him to save and retain map control. Kenyes ripping off Smith's head, and this is looking good for Titan right now. Kishima gets a trade frag on Kali.
They actually cleaned up B quite well, and from seeing the players towards middle, this should actually indicate that one of them should float over. That's what they're doing. They got Happy slowly floating over towards CT spawn, and of course this helps to cover for any A aggression. And Kyoshima is also positioning himself towards middle so that he can react quickly. They go A or B, and it looks like they are going to take him down. Kenyes with another great kill, and Kenyes really opening up the rounds for Titan. And we can see that on the overview that A is completely open. This is not something that Titan know absolutely, but they can have a good guess that this should be fairly safe to push, and they are going for that, as it seems as if LDLC are kind of holding positions for quite some time there. Happy is finally going to make his way towards upper, but this is going to be very, very easy for Titan to defend.
Indeed, they're all going to take up some post-plant positions here, and we'll see how Happy chooses to approach this. Has his teammate NBeardK in Game of Thrones mode.
Yeah, he's got some
looking to pillage and burn down some villages here.
Alright. Do get a trade frag going into the site. Happy does drop himself down. Still 2 players left to find. They're playing this perfectly, not showing themselves, and Happy is going to have to back away and keep that weapon alive. And he is going to do that, it would seem. So we've done this before, like, you know, if this guy was a character from Game of Thrones. You've been mentioning NBK in Game of Thrones so much now that I'm like forced to ask that, which character would he be?
It's because Tosspot used to call the old Titan lineup One Direction, right? But with that beard, he's gone into Game of Thrones mode. But which character? I'd say one of the wildlings.
One of the wildlings.
I think the ginger one.
The ginger one.
But just ignoring the ginger hair, I think.
And the fact that's a girl.
No, there's a ginger dude. The one I think he's currently held captive actually by the crows. And what's his name? Anyway, we'll go back to Game of Thrones later.
Yeah, we do have
Baratheon.
the AK.
He's being held by Stannis Baratheon. No one's talking about Game of Thrones now, actually.
Melisandre. What? Never mind. Anyway.
Melisandre. Well, you think NBK is like Melisandre in Game of Thrones? Is that what you're saying?
Let's come back to this now. We do have the push coming in slowly, as well, it's not really a push. It's just Apex trying to increase the threat level towards B here. This will keep the players of LDLC who are around B kind of, deter them from moving towards middle, from getting positions where they might want to push, keeping it very obscure exactly what Titan's actually doing. And we'll see that Apex moves through the vents now to combine for a bit of a middle and A effort, as Smith does take down Apex. Very well done. And LDLC now have to work this out quickly because Titan are going to go for this play on A very shortly. They do have Cali all the way pushed up in short, and Kyoshima up high behind the sandbags there. Happy and Shock's going to combine 2 frags for LDLC, but there is the return on Cali, and Shock's going to throw himself a nice pop flash. That is going to blind 2 players. That's going to pick him up a single kill, and Kenny S is weak now. He knows his position as well, and that's it. Shock is going to finish off the round. Very well played there by LDLC.
That was a super flashbang there by Shoxy, and that was a round-winning flash there, and it is going to be 4-1 to LDLC. Hopefully we will be seeing the new version of Season in play soon in some games, but more on that a bit later. We have one person still in T-Spawn here, Existence, just probably having a chat with his team before he makes it out. We've seen what they old Titan lineup were notorious for doing on Inferno, just chilling out in T-Spawn.
And Cali's going to go for the one-on-one against Shox again. Last time it actually went quite well. This time Shox is able to actually maybe force Cali back a little bit. But this is it. 2-man peak right now. And Cali does take Shox down. that's a very nice play. It's a pickup of a weapon for Kenny S.
Worth noting as well that the CTs have seen the bomb. You can see the instant rotate as the bomb is on their radar. But now we can see NBK going back towards the B bomb site because There is no push on A.
They have a minute to play with. They're going to be banking on LDLC, moving perhaps to safer positions to a site, something like that. But we actually see Kiyoshima pushing out a short, picking up a kill onto Cali. And
again, they've seen the bomb with that frag, and you can see Happy moving into a more aggressive position towards mid here.
Still unsure exactly what's happening, but that kill should secure it. They should know now. Smith's going to chime in with a kill onto Apex. Good work with the AWP. In goes the smoke grenade. Mainex is being a complete crazy man, running through that smoke to try to delay, to try to buy time for the bomb plant, but it's just not going to happen. And as you pointed out, they were on top of things, having seen the bomb so many times. And that's quite an important fact, actually, that there is never a reason, there is actually never a reason to show the bomb that I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, again, that round is a great example of why the Ts have to deny vision of the bomb as much as possible. Every time you saw LDLC got sight of the bomb, there was an instant rotation of some description by the CTs there, and then a re-rotation once they didn't see a push on certain areas. So definitely worth noting how both teams played that. And there is going to be a trade frag here. Kiyoshima taking out Existence, and Kenya's getting revenge. We are going to see Shoxy on site with the AWP, and Smiths as well. Double AWP here for LDLC. Let's see how they hold.
Holding up pretty damn well. Smith with 2, Shox with 1, Apex without any hope now of actually making this work, but he's going to try his best effort. Does find a quick snap onto Happy as Apex makes his way onto the side. There's Smith! Oh my god, Apex with 2 huge kills, 2 important frags. Gets the third one as well. That's the bomb picked up for him as well. Apex against MBK with 50 seconds left. That's actually enough time to try to fake a run to B. MBK can stay put and go for the gamble, or he can take a position in the center of the map. And looks like he is just going to stay towards A at the moment. So Apex,
he's a non-believer.
Huge frags. And it's not just huge. If they lose the round, the amount of damage that he just did to their economy, that's 2 AWPs down.
How long do you think it takes in seconds to get to the B bomb site?
From where he is?
Yeah.
From this side?
From Apex running there. How many seconds would you give him? Oh, the timing! Brutal.
They're very well played there by Apex, regardless of the fact that he lost that round at the very end. Again,
like if you were NBK, how many seconds would you assume it would take Apex to get to the bomb and plant? So if you think like the bomb hasn't been planted, he's probably still on A. How many seconds would you have for that?
The thing is about that position that MBK took is that if he had actually started running in underground, then MBK actually would have heard him, so he would have had to have continued to walk. So that would I don't even know if he would have made it, if he would have walked all that time. So I think it was actually really smart for MBK to gamble there and just stay there. So we can see the pushes come in. LDLC doing a very aggressive anti-eco, something that we saw Titan doing in the first match today.
Oh, that positioning there from Apex. Super Mario Brothers with guns, and he comes out on top, jumping on the mushroom. That is going to be a Kiyoshima on this occasion.
Super Mario with guns, that is not a game for all the friends and family.
No.
That is some 18+ stuff, R-rated. Alright, so
double AWP for LDLC. Beating Titan at their own game right now. This is a CT map though, isn't it?
Yes. No, it's not actually. It's not considered a
team map,
CT
sorry.
map. It's considered a team map because of the
rotations.
The ability to abuse rotation times and successfully kill the clock. We haven't. The thing is though, is that it has to be teams that are able to play that game on the T side. The style that Titan have been playing so far hasn't really revolved around that too much. So right now LDLC going to be defending against this push coming in onto the A bomb site. Kiyoshima with fantastic rifle work there from up top. Going to find himself another kill as well as they just kind of trickle in from every entrance. Kiyoshima finally will get taken out. Good work there by Titan. As Shock says it's now enough time to come in for a bit of a refrag. Even smoking it down, that's actually really smart. Allows him to more safely reposition. And Smiths will actually find the kills. So they keep both AWPs alive and crush Titan's offense. They are... Is it just me, James? Or today, is LDLC just hitting everything? They're just hitting everything, I swear.
They seem to be at the moment. Hitting all the bullseyes on a dartboard right now, LDLC. 8-1. Titan looking ropey at the moment. Only Apex with an AK and the rest of them with PT-50s, Maniac with some Kevlar, Existence, got the smokes and the flashbangs. The brains of the team. Is he like Brains from Thunderbird? Or is he more like... who's the mastermind in the electronics in James Bond? I can't remember. M or is it Q?
Q. It is Q. And they're going to go in right now. Does actually get taken down by Smith. So they are playing with the singular AK on Apex. Existence does have a few nades to put together. And we can see that they are actually establishing themselves somewhat in middle. And this might actually allow them to be a bit sneaky. If they're able even to find a kill and pick up a weapon, obviously that would be a very, very important potential turning point in the round. But they are sneaking up, actually. And it might just be MBK to soon find herself in some trouble, as he is quite aware of this. He does have the incendiary ready for that. And of course, with Kenny S in this position, if they do try and rotate, if they do get wind of this, Kenny S is ready to actually do some damage.
Yeah, he's in position for a one-shot. He's so close that even with helmet, that will be the end.
And he does actually get the AWP as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is very
The human meat grinder has been turned on.
Cali picks up a frag to make it a 3-on-3. Happy cycles in around the top. Will find himself 2 players with ease, takes him down. Kenny S goes down as well, and that's 9-1.
What do Titan do in this situation? How do they change things up here? They finally got the double AWP. And looking at the scoreboard, Existence is 0-9 right now. Maniac not far behind, not far ahead, in fact, on 2-10. This is just less than fantastic here for Titan, but they do have double AWPs in his house. So let's see how they're going to utilize them. Kenyas going in vents. Cali going to have a look towards B. Going to try and open that bomb side up aggressively. It's going to get smoked off, though, so he's going to be out of action for a while.
So Kenny S in the AWP is... oh, Maniac actually going to take 1 frag there as the push does come to underground. But Kenny S in the vents isn't something that they have actually done just yet. And they're going to take kind of a delayed middle, which is actually really, really smart. And looks like they're going to just straight up cut off the kind of entry point there towards from A to middle. So Kenny S has a tiny gap, actually, I think, with which to see. It's very dangerous. Even has the Julies out.
Oh, wow, cowboy mode.
So MBK in a really strong position right now. If he can keep himself alive and even find a frag, could be devastating for Titan. Coming in from the back, does find the kill onto Cali. They have spotted him. He has been tagged down to 15. He's going to get finished off by Apex. Kenny S coming in now with a frag onto Happy. And now Smith and Kiyoshima must make this work for LDLC. Oh, nice tag there through the corner of the wall. And Smith is just scoping in to see what he can find. Unfortunately for him, though, does take down 1, but there's still 2 more that after where that came from. So
with the money, they're going to keep him there to make it expensive for LDLC.
I love that Molotov just in case he was going to try it. After throwing that Molotov, they don't even have to repeat. Oh, Apex goes down.
Not run away further? I don't know. I guess he was trying to position himself so the walls would help him, but wasn't to be. So Smithy's job half pays off by keeping Titan close enough to the bomb site to lose yet more guns and economy. They are, however, going to get almost a full buy. They've got lots of flashbang smokes, not that many nades.
So Apex has the AWP. This is timing. This is a timing thing. He has the mid timing. This is the reason. And he's going to get taken down by Smith. And now I imagine, yeah, Kenny S picks that one up. Smith takes him down as well. Smith, huge kills coming in. Kiyoshima now, as they're distracted, goes for a bit of a peek. That nade might just grab the frag, and it will. Existence falls to the ground as we have a 2-on-4 situation. And once again, they're trickling in against the defense of LDLC.
Yeah,
and it
one
seems
by
to
one
be
by one.
like that's just not the way to do it.
Indeed. And this was their pick as well. I don't know if they've played this map as a team just yet, which is maybe why we're not seeing things go their way as much as they'd like it to. But, I mean, they are getting just ripped apart at the moment. LDLC seem to have the perfect balance between defense and aggression in general at the moment, especially today. And it's paying off in spades for them, right? In 9-2, looking at 10-2 right now, unless Maniac goes bananas, which he's entirely capable of doing. Can he find the person in mid? It is going to be the Beardo, but the Beard prevails, and it's 10-2 LDLC.
I mean, Titan haven't really put huge pressure on middle. Maybe sometimes when they've been playing with pistols and stuff like that, but they haven't made huge middle plays and plays to control like A short. And those are the big information denial plays, as well as like having someone towards B. We're not really seeing like plays build off of the standard openers. And for Titan to try to remove information from LDLC, it feels like they're looking for it a lot of picks. But today LDLC are just on top of things, so they're not really messing up these aim jewels. And Titan, 2 rounds against the 10 of LDLC are certainly looking at a fatal scenario. And they are going to be making their way up for the eco rush into into the jaws of Shox, and that's going to be some tasty eco frags, I'm sure, for Shox very soon.
It's only a matter of time, people, before the slaughter begins.
Yes.
Oh, they've got P250 though, so they could take him out, but they're going to have to be lucky.
Pulls out the incendiary. It's like they have kind of caught on to what's happening. And we can see very defensive positioning, in fact, from NBK on B. And this obviously will allow him to rotate very, very quickly to A. They really have a very good beat on actually what's happening. And in they go, and the bloodbath begins. The jumping CZ shot will deal with Shox, but that might just be all they're going to find, unless Maniac was able to do something quite drastic. But it looks like Smiths will take him out, and that's an 11-2 scoreline, as LDLC are certainly just, to be honest, they're crushing Titan right now. They're absolutely crushing them to smithereens.
Nice shooting there by Kishima at the end. He didn't get the last kill, but he was shooting through the corner of the box, which offers him some protection, and it is entirely penetrable. The similar box on Nuke on ramp, the bottom right corner, you can shoot through as a CT, where T's are rushing on Nico rush, and you can just slaughter everyone with that kind of shooting. Learned that one from Victor's TW. I think he was the next Very Games player. He like only plays Nuke on matchmaking.
All right, Apex is going to go in for the pick now onto Shox. Shox falling back after tossing the grenade. Gets dropped by Apex. Nice entry. Good pace from Titan now into the A bomb site. This might just be the difference that they needed to get this bomb site and get the bomb down. And it seems to be that that's going to be what's happening. And we do have the Lurker. It is Existence coming in. Might find the kill on Happy. It's going to be pretty critical that he makes it, and he does. And that is going to stop this attempt from being all that effective. However, NBK and Smiths are still alive. And they are mighty fine players. We'll have to see if they're able to find themselves some kills. It's like NBK going to go down. Kenny, yes, with a wonderful couple kills there at the end. And that's going to be 11-3 Titan. They find the round off the pace.
LDLC with lots of money, enough money to buy 3 AWPs. These guys are crazy.
All right, so Smith is going to get a quick pick onto Kenny S, as they are going to take middle. And this is quite a nice attempt. However, Smith is just going to push straight out the smoke. That's the confidence. And Kiyoshima coming in from the back. It is ops galore for LDLC. And it's going to be almost everybody taken down by those. Maniac the only one to really do much damage. And that's a 12-3 first half on the CT side of season on Titan's map for LDLC.
That is a depressing last round when this is your map
Yeah.
pick. Only 3 rounds to try and get back into this game here. Obviously, they need to win the pistol and the anti-eco rounds, which will be hard against LDLC. I mean, those are going to be 2 hard rounds, especially if NBK can utilize that stupid CZ pistol as well.
I was going to say that too, especially if NBK.
Yeah. So I think we may as well just see what NBK does right now.
NBK.
Is he going to whip it out? Oh yeah, he's gone for an honest P250. So he has the CZ on the CT side and the P250 on the T side. That's interesting.
The traitorous CZ.
Indeed.
Traitorous to his dignity.
Whereas we can see Existence and Maniac at least have the honest P250 on the CT side.
And they're going to go in for it. It is a slugfest up there, but it's going to be Smiths and Kiyoshima who come up on top with the frags. We do have a fast rotation coming in from Kenny S, but it's going to be a trade. 3-on-2 now as Shox. Ooh, I felt that one. Shox with the Glock.
I just remember the P250 is not in the same slot anymore. It's in the Tech 9 slot now because it's $500.
So Existence now, he can still save this round. That
He's
P250.
got a Muraca pistol.
Bomb has gone down. Going to rattle off a few shots here. This has to be quicker. This has to be cleaner. There's 2 more men to kill after this one. He just can't quite seem to find the shot, and Shox will take him down with the Glock. And that is a very harsh reality now for Titan, who are looking at almost just going out of this straight away on this first map of this best of 3.
Yeah,
Starseries 11.
This is the shutout, let's be honest. We've got Kiyoshima going with Big Papa Pump again. He's got the Scott Steiner.
And Shox. Oh no, Shox is a...
Oh, we've got a double Scott Steiner.
No,
both of the arms. 2 Novas right now.
Them Novas. Alright, let's see what they can do with them. shake that money maker as we see LDLC moving in, pretty much uncontested, as it is just a couple players positioned not necessarily optimally, but Cali actually does find himself a kill with the USP, and Happy's job is now to silence him, and a lot of damage done there.
He took a meat shot, but he's still alive, guys. He's still alive. Apex with 2 HP after getting mated. Kiyoshima's right around the corner, though. Who's going to find who first? Is there going to be a trade frag here? No, Kiyoshima with the big pop of pump is too strong. And they'll probably keep that Nova for the next round unless they find another gun. No, just going to throw it away. Go straight for the AK. So well, I'm expecting, I guess they're expecting a force buy on this round. And a force buy it is from Tyson. So great decision making there from LDLC to adjust as necessary. Shoxy going for the AWP and no head armor.
So they play defensively. They should be... I mean, I expect a really passive round, but it is LDLC, so you never know. It looks like they are going to play very defensively on B. Actually, it's really smart to do this towards B because, well, screw it. They're just going to run straight on in. Smith is the first man, jumping P90. Have some of that as Maniac goes down. Cali in from the top, and he will manage to find the kill onto Smith. The jumping shotgun is real.
NBK still with the MP7 at the moment. Going to pick up the P90 though. We've seen what he can do with that on Inferno.
Titan looking in dire straits. 2 FAMAS, an M4, a lack of time, and no kits. So
Happy is like a rabid dog. He just wants to eat people all the time.
And you know, I mean, you notice that he jumps all the time because he's so happy. That's. Whenever I see him jumping around, I just look at his name and it's like this guy is generally quite happy. And the funny thing as well is that on Cash, that's his role on the CT side, is just to jump up and down all the time. On A. That's basically his job. So you like jumping?
I'm surprised he doesn't spend all his time in the balloon area on Overpass.
Yeah, just jumping around.
just doing like figures of 8s through the balloons.
That does sound quite fun actually, weirdly. But Molotov on Smith, and
existence of 1 kill. He keeps ending up as a last man standing as well. So I'm wondering if he's playing a more passive position to do decision making, or what the situation is there.
All right. Well, looks like Kenny S is going to get just a very small peek into middle before getting, or rather before deciding to reposition. Not really got much staying power in middle with the FAMAS. Very exposed. They are making their way up for the A play, and it looks like they're immediately going to gun down Apex with that P90. Existence on a great position, but in fact they kind of countered it completely by not even sending a single man up short, which is what that position really deals with very well. And Shock's going to come in with the down below that little bridge, in the little pit, and things are looking very good in this 3-on-3. But it's going to be Caddy doing a lot of damage. That grenade should finish off the job. Shox is trying to get out of there, but he can't do it in time. Taken down by Maniac, and Kiyoshima in with a frag onto Kenny S. It's a 2-on-2. We'll square that once again.
Oh,
who knows?
It's gonna. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, there we go. Kiyoshima with the 2 frags.
Small pause, and then the round is over.
All right, so 15-4. LDLC here on the brink of just taking map 1, just by storm. Just this is crushing.
This is crushing, yeah. And how do you go into the next round? Like mentally speaking, how do you go into the next round? I mean, next map, confident as Titan should be. Well, after just getting pimp slapped like this by LDLC.
Pimp slap. It is going to be Inferno, but either way, it's a 4-on-4 now. After the opening kills, Existence will actually deal quite well with MBK.
That flash from Shoxy, and Existence makes it works as well.
And if we take stock of the positions right now, we're going to see that that they're kind of all over the place. And it looks like Smith is going to take advantage of this. Unknown to Maniac, going to take a free frag. Gets caught with his grenade in his hand, and somehow he doesn't die. In fact, he gets the kill on Cali. That is heinous right there. Heinous stuff. We're going to see Smith now with that bomb in hand. Going to go for it. Gets covered by Kiyoshima to make the plant. Kenny S and Existence going to come in to try to stop this. Kenny S from up top. Oh, gets the shot, but not the kill. Both players below 30 health now. As
Once again,
trains his aim on the side.
Once again, it's Existence last man standing.
Once again, it's the
captain of the
Renegade
team,
Master.
the fearless leader.
Oh, that's back again with Renegade Master. Never mind. Anyway, this is going in, getting taken down. That's 16-4. So very